Alright, it's live. Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, before we get started, we want to give all praises and glory and honors to
Yahweh,
Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that's pushing this word through the spirit and power, Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Once again, this is 2019. Year of the Karagma, Death Destruction to Babylon, aka America, Babylon the Great. Title of this video, we're back at it again, it's called Esau, Your Reign of Terror is About to End. And when I say your reign of terror, your queendom is fallen, man, and it's about to be shut down completely by the Heavenly Father and His Son, which is Yahweh Shai, that the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. All right. So, brother, you got a script. You start off like that, and we'll get the spirit flowing.
All right. This is Job chapter 20, verse 4 down to 9. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? And the nation of Edom is the wicked.
God.
Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, Where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him.
God. Is that it?
Yeah.
There you got that.
No, I mean, that's straightforward. He's going down quick. Very quick, which is why I'm actually about to connect that with this. Let's see where to start on this one. This is Isaiah chapter 14, unless you want something right now.
No, go. Go ahead. I'm still holding
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12 down to 16. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation and the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? Well, I'll actually read on to 17. Okay. That made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners, and as it says in Revelations, destroy them which destroy the earth. Alright, Edom is destroying the planet, and pretty soon he's going to be taken down so fast, which he's really going down fast anyways. Especially for the Lord's time, like Yahweh said, he beheld Satan falling from heaven as lightning.
God.
So Esau is going down very quick, and pretty soon it's going to be like he never even ruled. That's how low he's going to be. That's why it tells you that people are going to be like, this is the man that did this and that. Because it's going to be like, how can a low-life scum piece of shit like this ever rule over anybody or even anything like a cockroach? Right. That's going to be in question.
Because what do? Now they treat these so-called white people like they're gods because they want to be God, and like celebrities, man. They sitting here. I watched a video from one of the brothers, but they said Tiffany Trump. They taking all types of photos with Tiffany Trump like she's a damn celebrity, walking around with her $1 million boyfriend or whatever. Like treating these people like royalty, man. But they're nothing but spit. They're nothing but onto spittle, man. Liking onto spittle. But here, I'm going to get this. This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Which is the so-called white man, the Edomites, the red Hebrew Edomites, the red people, the red man. All right? These are the people that are ruling in captivity right now. These are the ones that are over us right now, man. Because they was blessed with the sword, man. The earth was given into the hands of the wicked. All right? They are the wicked.
Yeah,
Esau, Edom.
To show that they're the wicked.
Come on.
Malachi chapter 1, I'll start at verse 1 down to 4. The burden of the word of Yahweh to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith Yahweh, yet ye say, Wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Saith Yahweh, yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom said, We are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh hath indignation forever.
Because they are the border of wickedness, man. They're We're the reason why we're in this predicament, but we are going after onto the heathen because we try to be like the so-called white man. We got a lot of our people want to be real deal, want to be so-called white people, man. That's why we got brothers. We got not brothers. We got these niggas out here that are Uncle Toms, man. And everybody should know what an Uncle Tom is, man. You so-called acting like a so-called white person, acting like a white man, because they want to be them, because they look up to them and see them as gods, man. But they're not. You're a prince of the power, and you're over them, but you're trying to act like them. Let me get this. Jeremiah 15:21. And I will deliver thee out of the hand of the wicked, and I will redeem thee out of the hand of the terrible. And that's what the Lord's going to do, man. He's going to get. That's why Esau's world is crumbling, man, because the Lord is getting us out of it, man. We're not about to be dealing with this bullshit life not much longer. Really?
Yeah. This is Revelation chapter 19, verse 11 down to 16. And I saw heaven opened, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of God. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. And he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of Almighty God. And he hath on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. We're just talking about Yahushua, because Yahweh is going to send Yahushua, and he's going to be the one to take down Esau's kingdom. We're taking it down spiritually by pushing this word, like it says in Hebrews 4:12, that this is sharper than any two-edged sword. So we're taking down his kingdom by preaching the word. But Yahushua is going to come himself, and he is going to help usher in the kingdom of heaven by taking down not just Esau's nations, but the rest of the nations on the planet. That's why it says many crowns, which is symbolic for him taking over the planet in righteousness. Because there's a lot more to it than World War III, because World War III is much further and beyond than just nuclear missiles. Because after those nuclear missiles are shot off, our Lord is going to come back, and that's when he's going to take over the planet, which is the greatest war ever, the war of Armageddon, the war to end all wars. Because he's going to beat all the nations into submission to the point where they're nothing left but a fucking pope, and they're never going to try and make war again, because war is going to be done with. Especially because the harbinger or bringer of war, which is Esau, Edom, because he can actually, I'll get this, especially since he'll be put into slavery and then destroyed after 1,000 years, there's going to be no more major war type shit like that. This is Revelation chapter 6, verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword, which is his blessing pursuant to Genesis 27 chapter. So he uses that sword to take peace from the earth. Alright, that's why ever since he got in power with the Greeks, on forward, like when he came back in the Renaissance, which means rebirth or reborn, has been nothing but war and triumph all the time. Especially when those Amalekites went into our land, right away there was turmoil. So they're the people that bring war and disease and death with them.
And that's in Psalms 55:21, because they're blessed with the sword. That's Esau's blessing. Our blessing is to understand these scriptures, the kingdom, salvation. That's what we're blessed with. All right, because these Edomites, they try to think that they are the chosen people because they're ruling right now, but that don't mean shit, man. This is our last captivity, man.
Right.
From the beginning of the Egyptian captivity, from the first captivity all the way down to Babylon captivity, which is America's captivity, the last one. Their time of ruling, because they've been ruling this whole time, man. But now it's coming to an end.
Esau hasn't been ruling the whole time.
You said what?
Esau hasn't been ruling the whole time.
Well, oh yeah, not Esau, Slovakia, not Esau's been ruling the whole time, but these are just other, because we've been enslaved to other nations as well.
Yeah, every nation.
Yeah, every nation. So all what's going on for all these other heathen nations, they're all that is crumbling, man. And Esau's the main one.
Right.
Let me get this. This is Psalms 94:3. Lord, how long shall the wicked triumph? and it's not about to last any much longer, man, because it's crumbling. The U.S. dollar is crashing. Like the brother said, World War III is on the rise. Trump declared a national state of emergency back in February, which is martial law. We're seeing chariots in the skies. This place is not about to last much longer, man. People who sit here and believe that it's going to last to, we're getting to 2030, 2040, even really, honestly, 2025, man. I don't know what to tell y'all, man, because y'all sit here and rely on science, which is relying on the so-called white man, because who's in control of science? So I really just don't know what to tell y'all, man, because this place is coming, it's turning into a shithole. There's so many, the roads look like shit. These buildings can't even hold long. This place is crumbling.
Can you read that again?
Psalms.
I actually read this script before from Job, and it connected directly with that.
Psalms 94:3. Lord, how long shall the wicked triumph?
Right, so it talks about the wicked and it talks about them triumphing. Once again, Job chapter 20, verse 5. Well, I'll start at 4 and then read 5 also. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? So like the brother was saying, it's a short time. It's been a short time. Especially because days, 1,000 years to us is a day to the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been very, very short. Because the Renaissance was like the late 1300s, early 1400s. So he's really been ruling like half a day since he came back.
Right.
So it's not long at all. And we don't have much longer, which is why we got to keep looking at these signs that are being shown to us to come, like, because that's how we know. Like it says in our second Esau, I believe it's the 9th chapter.
Let me bring this side script out real quick. This is Psalms 118 and 14. The Lord is my strength and song, and it has become my salvation. And that goes tying to this, because we're not gonna, because Esau knows that his world is going down. He knows what we're doing, so he's gonna try and stop us. But the strength of the Lord is within us, so we're not gonna let him back down. We're gonna laugh and sit here and watch Esau crumble like a cookie, man. Nothing can stop us. I'm not trying to say it in a prideful way. It's just facts, because thus say the scriptures. It's set up in the scriptures that Esau's kingdom is going to fall. It's set up that we're going to catch salvation. It's set up. Everything is written, man, and everything is coming into play. And if you don't believe it, then I don't know what to tell you, man.
I do. You're going to be destroyed.
Right.
But I get what he's saying by that.
Yeah, when I say that, I'm just like, well, buddy, we tell you you're going to get fucked up, and you don't believe it, man, and it shows. Like I said, I don't know what to tell you, man.
And what you were saying was just a phrase, because I've used that before, too.
Yeah.
Basically mean you have nothing to look forward to except death.
Right.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 1 down to 2. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. When thou seest part of the signs pass which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So we know that Esau is very close to his last breath, because of these signs that we're seeing with the war, the rumors of wars, the pestilence, the famines that are rising up. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 7 down to 9. Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau are born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of that followeth.
Mm-hmm.
So we know we're in the end of the world because the Edomites are ruling, and because the Edomites are going down, and Jacob is coming up. So we know indefinitely that this is the end times.
Hold on, I had something. Give me 1 second. Bear with me. There it is. Revelations 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is to come down unto you, having great wrath, because he know that he hath but a short time. And that's Esau, because he is running out of short time. That's why he's trying to demonetize us. He's shutting down our videos, blocking us from certain stuff to use on our accounts. Our YouTubes are getting shut down. Some brothers are going to getting cast into into prisons. Things are coming to play, man. Esau knows just as much as we do, probably even more, because Esau also studies the scriptures, man. He knows what it is, and he does not want things to come to play. So that's why he's bugging out right now. He's flipping out. He's going at it with the other countries, other nations. He's stealing. He's trying to demonetize people, get people just brutally destroyed because he wants to stay on top. These so-called white people want to stay on top, man. That's why they're acting like that. And if you don't see it and you're a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, you got some problems. Some real deal problems, man. Because out here it shows every day. Prophecy is being fulfilled every day. Everything that we're saying according to the scriptures, because we're reading the scriptures, are being played out to this day. You are a lost cause if you don't see what's going on. The so-called white man has you blinded.
Satan has you blinded.
Satan has you blinded.
Well, really, the Lord does.
Well, yeah, really the Lord, come on.
But like you said, the elites, starting with them, they do know the scriptures, but their pride, they seem to think that they can upset prophecy.
Mm-hmm.
There's Obadiah chapter 1, verse 3 to 4. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? And to answer your question, you faggot fuck, Yahweh Shai is going to bring you down to the ground.
Come on.
Verse 4, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh. Alright, so the Lord is going to tear you from your pedestal and put you right down below shit and cockroaches where you belong.
That's right.
And it's that simple. Because that's one of the major traits that Esau has, is pride. And that's how you know that we're really fucked up, because a lot of our people have been prideful in the past too, but some of our people have adopted Esau's trait of pride and are just as prideful as he is. That shit is annoying. How can you be in the lowest condition ever and still be prideful?
That's in Jeremiah. I'm trying to get it real quick because they follow the way of the heathen. What does it do? It's 10 and 2. Yeah. This is Jeremiah 10 and 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. And that's what y'all people do, man, because y'all sit here and fall off the so-called white man like he's a fucking god. And he's not. He's at the bottom of the barrel, man. He's at top right now because, like I said, he's in Job 9 and 24, he was blessed. The wicked was blessed with this world, man. The earth was given into the hands of the wicked. Yeah, Job 9 and 24. That's why he's on top right now. But when all hell breaks loose and we get into the kingdom, you people who sit here, you have a problem with us saying that the so-called white man is going down, you're going to see how low he is. Like the brother said when he brought out that script, like we're going to be sitting here like in the kingdom, like this was the guy that was ruling. This is the guy that we feared. This was the guy that was over us and killing our people. Because he's nothing, man. He's simply nothing. He's likened unto spittle. You got anything else?
Yeah, I'm looking at something.
Alright, come on. He has a short period of time. That's, like I said, that's why Esau is bugging out right now. The elites, like the brother said, the elites know what time it is too, but they're trying to prevail that. They're not trying to have that happen. They're trying to see if they can maneuver from prophecy, but you can't, man. The Lord has created you. He knows what you're gonna do. He already knows what's already set up because this is his movie. He knows what you're gonna do. He knows what you're gonna say. What are you trying to look up?
I got it. This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 verse 8. What hath pride profited us? Or what good hath riches with our vaunting brought us? And then I got this one to connect with it. Ecclesiastes chapter 5 verse 3. And say not, who shall control me for my works? For the Lord will surely revenge thy pride. So the Lord hates pride. So he's going to, and that's not just Esau and these other nations, that's Jake's too that are prideful.
Exactly. I think our people are even worse. Nowadays they are. Because you got to see how Jake gets when they just get certain things. Like, you know how Jake act when he get a car. And you know how Jake act when he get a crib. You know how Jake acts when he gets a woman. He thinks he's on some unstoppable shit. He think he on some Tony Montana shit, like he's unstoppable. You got anything else?
Yeah, I'm about to get it.
Alright. Bear with us, Akim.
Okay, no, never mind. About that.
You got anything else?
No, that's it then.
Yeah, I think that's really about it. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's pretty much about it. But yeah, that's really the main topic for this video. I'm going to end it right here. Hoping that this lesson was edifying for you, Akim, who were watching. Before we get out of here, we want to give all praises and glory honors to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that's pushing this word through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai. You brothers keep fighting this good fight of faith. We're almost out of here. Kwam Yasharallah and Dawaf Lababal and Shalom.
Shalom.